Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vietnam Stock Market's Opportunities. It's an honor to be with you today, and if you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the email Vietnamstockmarket.entry@gmail.com, Telegram Vietnamstockmarket.entry, with the phone number is +8491-432-6556. But you can also scan the two QR codes on the screen so that we can support you. And the other way to contact with us is please follow and subscribe the channel name Areca Capital's channel. The owner of this YouTube channel is Areca Nguyen. She's a personal financial advisor and a Viet Capital Securities Stock Program Manager. You can contact her with the email home.nguyen@vcsc.com.vn, with the phone number is +8491-432-6556. We always welcome you to our office on the 11th floor, 119 Đạo Street, Hoàn Kiếm District, Hà Nội, Vietnam. And today, I would like to give you some information about CTG. Founded in 1988, CTG is the second largest bank in our coverage universe as calculated by total assets as of December the 31st, 2021. CTG has one of the largest franchise networks in Vietnam. The bank has its IPO in 2008 and has listed shares in July 16, 2009. And this is the report which was collected by Viet Capital Securities about CTG on the 7th December 2022, with the current price is 27,000 Vietnam dong. Target price 32,100 Vietnam dong. Lost target price 40,600 Vietnam dong. Support package to hit 2023 forward net interest margin. Shifting to retail loans, we cut our target price for CTG by 20.9% to 32,100 Vietnam dong per share, but maintain a buy rating. Our lower target price is mainly driven by a 23.3% cutting in our projection for aggregate 2022-2026 forward net profits after tax MI, and two, an increase in our assumption for CTG's cost of equity from 13% to 15.8%. which are partly offset by the positive effect of rolling over our target price to end 2023. We cut our 2022 forward net profit after tax MI by 18.7% to 16.4 trillion Vietnam dong, $663 million, more than 16.7% year-over-year, compared to our previous update reports, mainly due to a 26.7% increase in provision expenses, which is partly offset by a 14.3% increase in gains from foreign exchange trading following higher than expected 9 months 2022 results. We lower our assumption for the total bank insurance upfront fee that CTG will receive and book over the 5 years from 2022 to 2026 from 6.8 trillion Vietnam dong, $272 million to 5 trillion Vietnam dong, $161 million, following a lower than estimated upfront fee booked in 2022. Main rates: 1. CTG falls to increase its retail lending portion and/or CASA ratio. 2. Higher than expected NPL formation. 3. Customer support packages higher than our expectation. Most positives shift to retail lending among SOE banks in 9 months 2022. However, we expect net interest margin to drop in 2023 among with other SOE banks. CTG's retail loan book increased 25.6% in 9 months 2022 compared to increases at BID and BCB of 19.5% and 18.9% respectively. As of Q3 2022, retail loans accounted for 37% of CTG's loan book compares to 32.5% at end 2021. We believe that a strong shift to retail loans helped CTG's IEA yield to remain relatively unchanged year-over-year in 9 months 2022, despite CTG offering support packages for customers affected by COVID-19 in H1 2022. While we expect a further shift to retail loans in 2023, we almost forecast a 15 BP year-over-year drop in net interest margin, partly due to our assumption that CTG will run a support package equivalent to 0.6% of gross loans to assist the economy, similar to the amount of support in 2021 for customers affected by COVID-19. Low exposure to corporate bonds and loans to developers. As of Q3 2022, CTG's corporate bond balance was 12.6 trillion Vietnam dong, accounting for 1% of CTG's credit balance, with 50% that were real estate related bonds per the bank. Loans to developers accounted for around 5% of CTG's loan book. CTG stated that the portion of secure loans to total loans is 80% and that it will focus to increase its portion moving forward. Meanwhile, average loan-to-value was 58%, which the bank views as conservative. We take a more conservative view in forecasting provision expenses for CTG. Given the potential economic uncertainties in 2023 and CTG's asset quality in 9 months 2022, we increased our assumption for CTG's average NPL ratio growth of for write-ups over gross loans in 2022 to 2026 from 2.34% to 2.85%, resulting in a 41.4% upward revision in our aggregate provision expenses forecast. And now let's take a look on the screen over the figure 1 and net interest margin and net interest income. Figure 2, TOI components. Figure 3, OPEX, provision expenses, and PBT as percent of TOI. Figure 4, net profit after tax and net profit after tax growth. Valuation. We utilize 2 valuation methodologies to reach our estimated target price for end 2023, including 1, a residual income method, and 2, target PB valuation with a 50% weighting assigned for X method. In this update report, we got our target price by 20.9% to 32,100 Vietnam dong per share as a result of 1, a 23.3% cut in our projection for aggregate 2022 to 2026 forward net profits after tax amount, and 2, an increase in our assumption for CTG's cost of equity from 13% to 15.8%, which are partly offset by the positive impacts of rolling out target price for region forward to end 2023. Additionally, we lower our target PB multiple from 1.45 times respectively to 1.35 times to reflect the increase in our cost of equity. Our lower aggregate 2022 to 2026 forward net profit after tax MI is mainly due to one, a 7.7% aggregate decrease in net interest income as we lower our average net interest margin assumption from 3.17% to 2.93% to a 6.6% aggregate decrease in pure net NFI, and three, a 41.4% aggregate increase in provision expenses as we raise our assumption for CTG's average net NPL ratio grossed up for write-offs from 2.34% to 2.85% of gross loans. We increase our assumption for average credit cost from 1% to 1.39% compares to our assumption of 1.32% at BID. Figure 9, Valuation Summary. History of recommendations. Figure 10, Historical VCSC target price compared to share price. Mature price with the blue color and the target price with the red color. Financial statements. And that brings me to the end of my presentation about CTG. If this video is useful for you, please like and subscribe our channel to receive the new video. And if you want to open a legal trading account, don't be hesitate to contact with us with the information on the screen so that we can support you. Thank you for listening and see you next time.